Hello guys and welcome to Cloud Gaming. Today we're going to continue in Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited, with the character we just created. And we are in the starting area, so let's get into the game. Alright, so let's talk to this sailor.
You're no sailor. I can tell by the smell.
He doesn't have anything to say to us. There's some dancing going on. Looks like we are on board a ship. So here we are on the deck of the ship. And there's a quest marker for the captain. Let's talk to him.
I was worried you'd never wake up. You slept all the way from Canarthy's Roost, right through the hurricane.
Hurricane? What hurricane?
You don't remember? A Khajiit named Razumdar fished you out of the ocean. He paid me a small fortune to bring you here. We barely made it out of Canarthy's Roost before the hurricane hit.
So where's Razumdar now?
He was headed to Eagle Strand, an old fort on Canarthy's Roost. My ship won't return there for some time, but a bosun on the far dock can take you. Look for sugar claws.
Alright, so we can go look for the person that saved us. Just want to have a look at the boat. First mate Mathat, let's talk to him.
Rough ride coming in. Matad will spend this evening taking Joe and John. They allowed us this passage.
He doesn't have much to say. Let's go take a look at the view from up here. The view distance is pretty good. So let's go explore the city. So we're looking for someone named Sugar Claws that can tell us more about the Khajiit that pulled us out of the ocean. So let's follow the quest marker for now.
A little time.
Let's talk to Watch Captain Astania.
Fair day, visitor. I'm Astania, Watch Captain. I'll need you to state your name for the record. Extra precautions with Queen Irene in town. You understand.
My name is Kula.
I'll just write that down. By order of the 1st Oridorn Marines, your presence in Valkelgard has been registered. Do your best to stay out of trouble and out of the way. Fare you well.
You seem very busy. Is there anything I can do to help?
Help? No, I don't think so. Actually, my guardsmen are all tied up right now. If you're up to it, perhaps you could look into some things for me.
Of course we can.
Good. I want you to speak with 2 members of the Queen's Court, Advisor Norian and Steward Aminra. They await assistance from the guard, hands I can't spare just now. Who do you want to speak to first?
Alright, so let's speak to the advisor first.
I see you prioritize well. You'll find him at a warehouse west of here. Be sure to tell him that I sent you. Once you've finished with both of them, report back to me on the town's upper level.
I'll do that.
Well, what are you waiting for?
So we want to know a little bit more about Queen Arian.
You hit your head recently. The Queen leads the Old Mary Dominion. She had some kind of wild time away from court a few years back, but now she's returned to reclaim her birthright, lead the Alliance.
Where was she?
Off gallivanting across Tamriel? Who knows? Who cares? I wish I could just quit my job then come back to it when I get bored.
What's the Queen's speech about?
Probably talking up the unity of the Dominion. Not all the Altmer are fans of the Alliance yet. No offense.
So who are the first Eridan Marines?
Queen Irene's personal guard. They're led by Battle Reeve Urselmo, one of the most decorated warriors in the Dominion.
You're not a Marine?
No. I'm captain of the city guards here. The Marines are the right arm of the Queen. My duty is to the city.
Alright, that's all the information we get out of her. So let's follow the quest marker this way. So I can switch the viewpoint out behind our character. Here's Sugar Claus, let's talk to her.
What is it? Is this about the fish? I took what I paid for. Never mind. What do you want?
I want to travel to Canarthy's Roost.
Good. I have business on Canarthy's Roost. Passage is free. The inspectors won't be looking for two of us. Whenever you're ready.
Alright, so we'll just go to Canarthy's Roost and see what that's all about. Let the adventure begin. So here we are at an island, I guess. I think she can take us back, but maybe she can answer some questions.
I don't care to sail through corpses, but if I dock at Mistral, they'll inspect my cargo. Which is all legitimate, I assure.
Alright, so she can take us off the island, but she can't give us any additional information. So we'll have to go check it out for ourselves. There's a quest marker up here on this guy. Razumdar.
We need your face to become familiar, so your presence won't be questioned. Come, stay by my side.
What do you mean?
This one so you fall from thin air. Pop, drop, splash. Raz would have tried for a back, but under the circumstances, this one is most impressed.
Why did you send me to Vulkil Guard?
Razumdar is here on a mission of some delicacy. This one did not know how your presence here would change it, but honestly, Raz is glad you returned. You may be just what he needs.
Why do you need me?
First, a question. Where did you come from?
Cold Harbor, Molag Bal's realm. He planned to invade Tamriel.
A Daedric prince, you say? Raz has a nose for lies, but you seem clean as an ocean breeze. If anyone else asks you, where will you say you came from?
We're just going to lie if anyone asks us. I'm a Dominion soldier who survived the shipwreck.
Yes, lie with confidence. A straight face and a gleam in your eye. Well done. It is very good right now to fit in. Your sudden arrival, it does not fit in, you understand?
Why should I trust you?
You should not. You should trust your instincts. Leave if you wish. No one will stop you. Or come with Raz and do what you can to help us recover. In the process, grow your stature and wealth. It is entirely up to you.
Well, he puts it that way, that we can grow our stature and wealth, and we're gonna help him.
Because you are no soldier, which is useful. You can speak with the locals, assure them we are not invaders or marauders. Now come, let us try to fit in.
Very well. So we'll follow Raz.
Commander Karen, a moment. This recruit survived the shipwreck without injuries. You mentioned something about the shattered shoals, yes?
Glad you're up and about, recruit. I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals. Most of our fleet foundered to the west, but we've had few survivors trickle in from that direction.
What do you need exactly?
We captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Those pirates never travel alone. Find out if they're around Shattered Shoals, and if so, what they're doing on this island. Of course, you should assist any shipwreck survivors you find. We must each do our part.
I'll do what I can.
Before you head to Shattered Shoals, speak with Eelsil. He just returned from exploring a nearby temple. That wizard claims to know something about everything, so he may have insight on how these sea vipers operate.
Eelsil is this way. This recruit...
Marvelous, isn't it? We'll have to construct a special room for the Morning Stone when we bring it back to the Mages Guild. I'm sorry, did you need something?
Commander Karinith said that you returned from a nearby temple.
Yes. The Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. We excavated the Morning Stone from one of the chambers. As you can see, its supply of water appears endless.
Did you encounter any sea vipers?
What do you mean, pirates? In an ancient Khajiit temple? Preposterous! All we saw were the undead warriors that overran our camp.
Why were you attacked by the undead?
I have no idea. Actually, I have 12 ideas, but they're far less fascinating than the Morning Stone. Probably some sort of ancient curse. It usually is with these things.
So what can you tell me about sea vipers?
Arrogant sea elf pirates. To my recollection, they aren't known to raid Kanathi's roost. Oh, and they have a thing for snakes. But I'm sure we both have more important matters to attend. If you'd excuse me?
We should speak privately before you depart. Let's meet by the statues north of camp.
So apparently we need to speak to Raz out of the way of prying ears.
There, you see? You fit in and no one will stop you from walking away. But as this one said, there are opportunities here for people that fall from the sky.
We're listening.
Ilsil is most impressed with his newest bubble. But the undead are a threat to all of Kanathi's roost. If you want to, you could search the Temple of the Morning Springs, determine how to contain the dead there. Then the locals should see we came here as allies, not conquerors.
Alright, anything else?
Heranet told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet to Kanathi's roost. Now the sea vipers are picking at the bones of our ships. Strange, yes? You could scout the coast, as the commander said. Prove yourself to the soldiers.
So where are you headed?
Oh, there's far less glamorous work to be done, Mister. At the northern end of the island. Let's meet up there, after you've done what you decide to do. Until then, bright moons guide your steps.
Alright, so Raz doesn't have anything else to tell us. Let's go to this quest marker over here. Investigate the undead at the Temple of the Morning Springs.
Come no closer.
So there's a ghost here, let's talk to her.
Heed my words. You endanger more than your life should you approach.
What are you?
A foolish spirit. My ambition brought me low, but I won't allow it to happen to another. The book before you bears a terrible curse, as do 2 others. You can hear it call to you, yes?
No, I only hear you.
But how? Are you strong enough to resist their call? Could you bring them to the shrine and finish what I did not? Heed my words. The forbidden knowledge within those books isn't for this world. They must be destroyed.
Tell me what I would need to do.
The curse upon each tome is designed to feed souls to oblivion. But if you are able to resist their pull, you can collect the tomes and bring them to the shrine for their destruction.
Where is this shrine?
On the shores of Kanathi's roost, beyond the town of Mistral. It is lit by an ever-burning flame. Should you collect all the tomes, bring them to the shrine without delay. No matter how strong you believe you are, I fear the tomes are stronger.
Alright, so we got a quest. So I'm getting attacked by, I don't know what, 2-legged frogs. Take everything we can from these. So what is this?
Hush, Father. I won't leave your side. Father burns in the fire. My brother missing. Surrender, show mercy.
What happened here?
Our moon sugar storehouses caught fire. Father thought to save our livelihood. He ran inside and burns weren't bad, but the sweet smoke ruined his lungs. Without powerful medicine, he won't last.
Is there anything I can do?
Father tried to save our alchemical tools. If they survive the fire, I could trade them for medicine. Please, it's all I can do to keep my father alive. This one begs you to salvage the tools from our storehouses.
I'll find any tools that survived the fire.
Please return quickly with the tools. If I can't trade them for medicine, this one's father will die.
You mentioned your brother is missing.
Yes, Zaban shares a temper with hurricanes. After a great quarrel with one. He stormed off and left us short-clawed. Father had to cancel his trip to Mistral, and now he's...
Alright, so we got another quest to find the brother as well. So there's not really anything up here. We'll jump down. So we are a cat after all, so we can do that. So let's head over this way, over the bridge. Officer Lauren.
I haven't seen you around the island before. In the name of Thalmor, what's your business here?
I didn't plan to come to this island.
Ah, the shipwreck. Worst hurricane I've seen in decades. If you're headed through this plantation, watch your step. Last night some buildings caught fire. Usually the skeevers keep to themselves, but they're acting up something fierce.
I'll be careful.
I should get back to our inspection. If you see anything suspicious, it's your duty to let us know. Fires don't start themselves.
A fire injured one of the plantation's
Saw him on
farmers.
the way in. We gave his daughter some medical supplies, but he looks bad.
Alright, so he's here somewhere, so we can probably find him. The brother. So we picked up quite a lot of quests. I have a lot of markers on my map now. Something up there. Oh, something's hitting me. There's these little guys here. It's a skeever. Giant rat. So let's head up here. I think there's a quest marker up here. Burnt crate. Found some fruit. And here's a smoldering alchemical tool. Some barley for making beer. That's empty. Alright, so let's go down again. I think we found some information there we needed for one quest. So let's go up into this house as well. Chart workbench. We find nothing to salvage on this chart workbench. So I'm being challenged by a rat. You're no match for a lion. A sword-wielding lion.
Get off my family.
So here's Sabama we're supposed to find.
If you plan to loot my family's plantation, I will give you such a thrashing.
Asbira asked me to look for alchemical tools.
Too late, sugar thief. The fire destroyed every last calcinator. Wait, I expected my sister to check on the tools herself. Why did she send a stranger?
She's with your father. He was gravely injured in the fire.
You lie! My father left yesterday to trade in Mistral, didn't he? No. He set the fires to destroy those damn tools, not to hurt anyone. Not to hurt my father.
Why would you burn your family's plantation?
We lost our last harvest to the thunderbugs, despite the death. Asbira bought alchemical tools to improve our crop, she said. But last week, I caught her brewing skooma. That vile drug destroys lives. When she refused to stop, I knew what must be done.
Why burn everything to destroy the tools?
I don't want my family imprisoned. The fire was to destroy any trace of skooma. Recently, I saw my sister bury something on the beach. I was headed there next, but I should be with my father. Would you search for the skooma she hid on the beach?
So if I go and bring back the skooma, what will you do with it?
I'll destroy it. With the money we spent to rebuild, it will be like the skooma never happened. I'd rather debt collectors pound at our door than skooma dealers. Damn my eyes. Father should have been in Mistral.
Alright, so we have a little bit of option here. So we'll tell the Sabama that we'll go look for the skooma, but we are thinking that we'll keep it for ourselves, because after all we are a cat thief.
My sister placed colorful seashells near whatever she buried. I bet there is a sack full of skooma vials next to them. I'll be with my father. If you find anything, bring it back to me.
Yeah, sure, Saban. We'll bring back the incredibly valuable skooma that we find in the beach.
I should really go check on my father.
Yeah, you should do that while we go and dig up that skooma and head to the nearest kiosk to sell it. Alright, come on, Rat. So let's check the map. Find skooma over there. We're going to be rich. Either that or we're going to get high, I guess. Because we can either sell the skooma or smoke it. Ah, I'm getting hit by a rat. Take this siphoning ability of mine. Did he drop anything? No. Here's the beach. So now we just have to locate the skooma. X marks the spot.
Away. The cross-street bandits won't stand for competition.
What the hell? A bandit wants to steal my skooma. Sip of Magica. So let's dig up this stuff. Sack of skooma vials. So we'll take that. Talk to Saban. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's check our inventory. So we should place these potions in our quick slots that we can access by pressing Q. So where's the skooma? Ah, okay, I don't think we can sell it. It's a quest item. Then we can't smoke it either. We can't do anything with it. Alright. We're going to have to go back and talk to Saban. Maybe we can choose something in the dialogue that doesn't give it back to him. Because it's not in our lion thieving nature to give it back to him. So we have some attribute points that we should spend. We have one attribute point. I think I'll put it into stamina. Stamina determines how many stamina abilities you can use and how effective those abilities would be. Sprint, bash, sneak, roll, dodge, and break free all consume stamina. So let's put 1 point into stamina. So here's Saban. There's a beetle over here, let's go fight it. Thunderbug. Let's see what he dropped. Carapace. I guess it's crafting materials. We'll see if we can do some crafting later.
You there. Come here.
So Officer Lauren wants to talk to someone here.
I asked around. Nobody from the shipwreck remembers seeing you before Eagle's Strand.
No more lies. You're running skooma, aren't you?
Well, that's not a good situation because we actually have our backpack completely full of skooma. I work for myself and I'm not running skooma.
That farmer shook himself to death. You think I don't recognize a skooma overdose when I see one? That I don't know why skeevers are frothing at the mouth? I should arrest the lot of you.
So now we can choose either to say that we have the skooma and give it to her, or we can lie and say we don't know what she's talking about, or we can say, let me speak with the family, I'll prove I'm not involved. We're just gonna lie and say I don't know what you're talking about.
Last chance. If someone doesn't tell me where the skooma is, you'll all face the consequences.
Alright, so let's try and appeal to her sympathy. We can either say, wait, I found the skooma on the beach, or we can go the other direction and say, these Kahit lost their father. Why are you harassing them? So we'll do that.
Yes, well, it
It's my job to ask questions. Perhaps moon sugar fumes can cause the skooma shakes. Maybe I see skooma where it isn't, sometimes. I'll leave them to their grief.
Yeah, maybe you should butt out of her business and let her run our skooma in peace.
Soldier, look after these people. Once they're settled, report back to Mistral.
Well, isn't she high and mighty? Alright, let's talk to this guy. Salamar.
Thank you. Serendar himself would commend your actions. Give me the skooma so I can destroy it. I want to finish what I started.
So he wants to destroy the skooma, but we don't want to destroy it. We want to keep it and sell it, but we have no option to do anything. Here's the skooma, or goodbye. We're just gonna hand over the skooma.
Thank you. I'll destroy this immediately. My sister is all I have left. We'll learn to forgive each other. We have to, if we are going to rebuild.
So we got a sugar jacket, bind and equip light armor. It looks like a more Magica using thing. Complete quest.
This poison causes nothing but pain.
So we leveled up.
I am here, sister.
So we have one more attribute point. Magica determines how many Magica abilities you can cast and how effective those abilities are. Magica recovers over time. We can either do 1 point in that, or we can put a point into health again. I'm going to put 1 more point into health. So now we can choose a skill. Dexterity with 1 or more pieces of medium armor equipped increases your critical strike rating with physical attacks for each piece of medium armor equipped. There's also some world skills here. Soul magic, soul trap, lay claim to enemy souls, dealing magic damage, and racial, hit skills, medium armor expertise, increases experience gain with the medium armor skill line by 15%. That sounds very useful for us, so we can level up faster. So some crafting here as well. But for now, let's stick with either armor or weapon skills. I haven't really found the dual wield just yet, so maybe we should go with one of these. So let's get Assassin's Blade. Thrust a magic blade with a lethal precision to stab an enemy for 177 magic damage, causes 300% more damage to low health targets. So that's a good finisher, let's get that. Investigate the undead at the Temple of the Morning Springs. Let's go do that now that the skooma adventure is completed. Here's a chest. I just spent a lockpick. I have to be faster. There we go. Let's check what's in it. It's full of grass apparently. And rawhide boots of stamina. Looks like medium armor, that's what we need. Let's equip that. Homespun jerkin. That's light armor. And what we have on is medium armor. I kind of want to go medium armor with this character. So what do we have in weapons? We have a staff, we have an iron sword. I want to dual wield, but we only have 1 sword so far, so maybe I should wait with switching until we get another sword.
Please, a moment. Please, I need your help. My master's life is in danger.
What happened?
I'm part of an expedition from Eagle's Strand. While we explored the Temple of the Morning Springs, the dead began to rise. The others fled, but my master never emerged. Aurelian taught me to know when I should ask for help. Well, I'm asking.
What do you need me to do?
2 magical wards seal the temple, marked by emblems of a scorpion and a spider. If you can keep the undead away while I disrupt the wards, I
and search for Aurelian together. How about it?
Alright, I'll help you disrupt the wards.
I have no doubt Aurelian can protect himself. But if he's trapped inside, we need to get him out.
Of course, we don't really care about Aurelian, we just want to see if there's treasure in the temple. Why were you in the temple?
My master and I had little to do after the shipwreck. When the locals mentioned a temple where the fountains never run dry, we leapt at the chance to investigate. Ilsil insisted on leading, of course.
Ilsil was studying a morning stone at Eagle's Strand.
Ah, so you've met him. My master calls him Eel Kill. Something about an experiment gone wrong many years ago. The morning stone you saw came from this temple. Ilsil was barely able to remove it before the undead fell upon us.
Did you learn anything about the morning stone?
Aurelian thought it could be used to control the weather, perhaps prevent another hurricane. Ilsil disagreed, of course. He insisted on studying it further at Eagle's Strand.
So we're pretty close to the temple now. Let's fight this guy. Gain some XP. Is that what MMOs are all about? We'll use the finisher. Alright, so this must be the temple in here. So another beetle, let's take it out. So now it's low, I'll use the finisher with the blade. There we go. Did it drop anything? No. So let's not grind beetles, let's go see if we can get into this temple. There might be treasure.
You have such intricate stitching.
So what's this about?
Turn back. You aren't welcome here.
What are you?
I'm whatever I wish to be. I change bodies like high elves change clothes. Though the corpses in this temple limit my wardrobe. What does it matter to you? Why do you trespass?
So we're going to say we're looking for a man named Rueline, but of course we're not. We're looking for treasure and fame.
The name for my newest outfit. His flesh sags a bit, though the power in his bones reminds me of my youth. And the rose. I'd forgotten the feel of silk upon newly won flesh.
What did you do to Rueline, and more importantly, where did you put the gold?
Set foot in this temple and see for yourself. Such commendable posture. I could definitely wear you in the autumn. As for Aurelian, he's fit for display under full moons all new.
So he wants to wear us as a coat. We will tell him to release Rueline immediately and shower over the gold.
I'm tired of this. Leave or die. It matters not.
That can't be good.
Ah,
We need to get those wards down fast.
yeah. Apparently he left before I could kill him. Let's head into the temple. We need to find a way in. There's a couple of skeletons. We need to take them out. There's a mage. Cast some frost on me. And the finisher. There we go. Take our blade in the gut. And we found 7 gold. We still need to find the entrance. It's over here, it looks like. There's a couple of skeletons, maybe we can sneak past them. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Here's the temple.
Spider weaves the web around its prey.
Watch for undead. I'll disrupt the ward.
So there are more wards that we need to disrupt. There's one over here on the other side. Let's head over there. Looks like that group of adventurers that just took out most of the skeletons. So we can probably sneak attack this guy over here. He's never going to know what hit him. That didn't work out too well. I took him out anyway. Still this mage coming after me. There he is. I'll run around this guy. Jump on him. Let's hit him in the back. And the finisher. Homespun rope. Yeah, we'll take what we can get. We'll probably sell it. Here's another unsuspecting skeleton that we can sneak up on. I'll try and use the ability this time. Take the blade. Is there any gold in here? Where do they hide the gold? There's something here. Nightstand. Let's check it. Lockpick. It's not exactly a big treasure. Just spawned. So he had a maple staff. Let's try and sneak up on this guy. So we need to head up into this tower here. There's the ward is up there.
Scorpions, poison, courses.
Won't keep us out for long.
Prey.
Alright, so now we can enter the temple catacombs. That must be where they keep the treasure. So nightstand, homespun gloves, maybe we can use them. Not really. I'm actually wearing heavy armor, that's not very beneficial when you're sneaking around, so let's use these homespun gloves. Alright, so let's head into the catacombs, but we'll do that in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I'll catch you guys next time.